Today I'm joined by 11 members of SPY, Sisler's political youth, who are up in the gallery. Together, the students have created 3 questions that they are hopeful this government will be able to shed some light on. The first question is based on all the recent news of lead contamination. SPY feels that there's a lack of awareness. They're worried because they have yet to hear about potential solutions. And Madam Speaker, they are wondering how this government is going to assure that our school grounds are safe from soil contamination.
The Honourable Minister for Sustainable Development.
Thank you very much, and I would like to welcome the students in the gallery today, and I appreciate the members' question about what our government is doing to address the problem of lead contamination in soils throughout the province. Our government has worked to order a new round of testing, and we are going to have those tests available in the early of next month, and we'll be broadly sharing that with the public and moving forward on a plan to ensure that all our school grounds and our playgrounds and our public spaces are safe from contaminants in the soil.
The Honourable Member for Burrows on a supplementary question.
Madam Speaker, in the last provincial election, youthful voters aged 18 to 29 represented the lowest voter turnout. This concerns the students involved in SPY very much because they are advocating to get young people involved, and it is their generation who is going to be voting in the next election. A couple of ideas that they had for voter engagement was having Instagram live stream debates and voting stations in the high schools. Madam Speaker, ultimately the students of SPY want to know how this government plans to promote political engagement of youth here in Manitoba.
The Honourable Minister of Education and Training.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I also want to welcome the students to the gallery today. I want to say on those first 2 questions, I think those are the best questions I've ever heard the member for Burrows give. So I want to... I want to congratulate you and encourage you to continue to write those thoughtful questions. I think that all of us as legislators have a role to play in that. I know many of us visit schools and speak to young people, and we need to continue to look at the issues that are important to them. Certainly technology is one way that we can do a better job of reaching out and encouraging young people to vote. I think that all of us have a collective responsibility. I look forward to hearing more of the suggestions from the young people here and beyond in Manitoba, Madam Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Burrows on a final supplementary.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. SPY and the students of Sisler High truly understand the urgency of reducing carbon pollution because it is a major environmental problem, both globally and here in Manitoba. We know this because of all their green initiatives, such as their Sustainability Circle, and how even today they took transit to get here to the Manitoba Legislative Building. Now, Madam Speaker, SPY noticed how this government withdrew from implementing a carbon tax, so they are wondering what this government's plan is to reduce the pollution.
The Honourable First Minister.
I want to support the member in asking these questions. I think this is a great democratic exercise, and I compliment the member for doing that. Thank the students for asking. This might be a way to step up the quality of the questions from St. Boniface, too. Phasing out Brandon coal-fired generating units, introducing an Efficiency Manitoba project to help households and families reduce their carbon footprint right at home, because this isn't just a global problem, this is a think local problem as well. We want to make sure that that's done. Cleaner watersheds. Cleaner watersheds, better drainage strategies so we protect our wildlife habitats. Fuel efficiency programs so that the trucking industry, which is based here in central here, can actually save money on fuel, reduce fuel use. We've reduced the number of vehicles in our fleet already, just year over year, by 20%, and we're also going to reduce the carbon footprint of the fuel use by our vehicles and government by 10% just this year, but there's a lot more work to do, and I encourage all the students and all of us to make sure we embrace the
member's time has expired.